And well, hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to the most excited moment of the week, at least for me. This week's chapter of One Piece 860. The policy begins at 10. And I gotta say, this is probably the cutest cover art request of the latest batch. Because just look at this. It's Crocodile holding an umbrella for a bug puppy. Sorry about that. My voice must sound ridiculous right now, but my throat is killing me. Anyway, this is the cutest cover art ever. Like, just look at this. Crocodile holding an umbrella for a puppy. A bug puppy. Crocodile, you're just raised in my consideration significantly. Anyway, let us begin. God damn it. I am most excited for this chapter. Okay. Ooh. So we are beginning with Peckham's and the Fishman. Okay, so apparently Aladdin and the others are going away. Where in the hell are you lot planning on going? We're leaving this country, sorry man, trying to get found by someone sooner rather than later. What the hell does Mama know about all this? Of course not, we'd be in deep water if she did. All who leave die, that's Big Mom's modus operandi, isn't it? Jimmy was grateful to you, you know. It's honestly a miracle that I was able to hear Peckham's story like this. Our Big Mom assassination plan might not go off, but to know that Big Mom was planning her own Germa assassination plan... Jesus. If Luffy and the others find out about this, they are sure to try something crazy to save Sanji. And I can't just sit idly by and let their lives be put in danger. I'm going to help them. Which means I'm going to commit full-on mutiny and betray Big Mom. So this is when Jinbei tried to leave the Big... Oh, so we're finally going to learn what the roulette is all about. Okay, at first I tried to do the honorable thing and inform her of my departure face to face. But she dragged out that blasted roulette wheel, and on it there were numbers written, each represented the number of crew members that be sacrificed with me should that number be chosen. Big Mom intends her settlement price to be more than just my life alone, an absolutely draconian punishment. Okay, so it's not actually lifespan years, but actually crew members. Okay, that's interesting. Which is why I want you all to run. On the day of the tea party, Mama's hors d'oeuvre interceptor ships will all be tied up escorting guests. The security for the rest of her territory will be light, and if something happens at that tea party, everyone's attention will be even more focused on the party, and there's your chance. We're prepared to do all that, I don't mind. We will do what we can to ensure that you can be free. Yeah, I know. Not just you're gearing up to die if you have to, I can tell. Oh God, it's coming. Let's just say that somewhere down the line, I joined the Straw Hat Pirates. I intend to use my very life to protect my captain, Straw Hat Luffy. Whew. This confirms it. Jinbei is the 10th Nakama. Yes, I knew it. Not Bartholomew, not Carrot, not Pedro, not Cavendish, not Chiza for crying out loud, but Jinbei. And Aladdin, whether or not I do, that is not a question of if, it's a question of when. Ooh, okay. So he really is hell-bent on giving his life for Luffy. I mean, they all do, but Jinbei is really but at least try to do your best to protect your own life. We'll take the boat and head back to Fishman Island. You're worried too, aren't you, about the Ryugo Kingdom? I'm so sorry, quit that, we've known each other for years now, man. We'll meet again, alive. Okay. Okay, so the fishmen are departing from Whole Cake Islands, leaving Peckham's to be tied up and just stay there. Okay. Where were you, Reiju? Doesn't matter, you lot were having a blast till late anyway, right? I should be allowed to have them change my room if I wish, no? Quit interfering in the business of an adult. Okay, they all look sick. Damn, those shoulder capes, I love them. They may be bastards, but god damn it are they well-dressed bastards. Jesus. Sanji hasn't run away, has he? The bride and groom are both getting ready as we speak. What are you going to do, Sanji? You know full well what will happen now. Okay, so all around the Whole Cake Island, things are getting ready. Pig carriages. Okay, here come the big guests. Ooh. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, I just love this. I love these pages with loads and loads of people. Holy heck. All these new characters, I love it. Ah! Okay. Where to start? Okay, so we have the Black Market King, God of Fortune Dufeld. The Black Market King? Wasn't Dofi the Black Market King? I thought he was. Honestly, I really thought he was. Strange. Okay. Anyway, we have the president of the World Economic Times, Big News Morgans. Okay, so this is the Morgans guy that was spoken of last chapter. So this guy is the guy responsible for the newspaper of the world. Okay, why is he here? And he even says, this marriage is big news. The Germa and my company go way back. Okay. Then we have the Queen of the Pleasure Quarter. Pleasure, you say. Stussy. We have the Great Mortician Drug Peklo. The storage industry titan, the Concealer Giberson. And then the shipping magnate, Deep Ocean Current Umid. Oh, right. I like this. All these weird looking characters. So we have a long arm. We have a bird guy. Ming? No, there are no mink. There are no bird minks. Well, maybe there are on another island. I mean, there is more than one giant island, so why not more than one mink island? Or it may be just devil fruit, but I don't think so. He looks too birdy, but at the same time. Okay. Oh, I love this. I have found out my thumbnail for the day. Oh, yes, I did. Oh, I love this. Ooh. So, Perosupero is in charge of receiving the guests. Emperors of the underworld, we might be a bit late if we try to go through the castle. Shall we send them on their way? Oh, so he just made a candy escalator. Very nice. No matter how many times I see it, this candy work is art. Mama hates latecomers, you know. Let us hurry. You all are the last guests. If these guys are the last guests, then I cannot wait to see who are the first guests. The stairs move on their own. Okay. Play nice, kids. In 3 minutes you can lick the candy coaster too. Alright. Open the gates. I won't submit to the body check. I'm sorry, sir, but we simply can't have that. Is Big Mom already inside? I received an invitation for the... Okay. So they are going to have the party on the really top of the castle. But I simply couldn't attend. I had to attend my mother's funeral, and that's what I wrote in my letter back to Big Mom. And do you know what she sent me? Oh, okay, we don't get to know. But apparently this guy is called Organ Dealer Jigra. Okay. Probably no one, because he got shot right away. Who the hell shot him? That's a guess, damn it. This is how the exchange would have went. And do you know what she sent me? The head of my father who should have been in the hospital. I'm here to get my revenge. Open the gates, then he'd have fired bang bang, and 2 of your subordinates would have been shot dead. Ooh, Commander Dogtooth. Who's this guy? Oh. What? 1,057,000,000 berry bounty? So before all that happened, I threw one of my jelly beans at him. Tell me, was that mistaken, Rook Benji? Tell Mama that this was my decision. You will now reply, I see, that's fine then. Big Mom Pirates, one of the 3 sweet commanders, second son of the Charlotte family, Charlotte Dogtooth. Oh, the guy looks like a cowboy mixed with a biker. Damn. Of all the people at this blasted party, this guy is the most trouble. He trained his observation haki so much that apparently he can see a bit into the future. A monster with a billion-plus bounty. His name in Japanese is Katakuri, which is the name for the dog-tooth violet flower. Okay, so Charlotte Katakuri. Oh, I like you. But jelly beans? Did he like harden them with haki or something? Okay. So the late guests are arriving, and Smoothie is there to receive them. Today we have lava from the Maori volcano, a beautiful maiden that stabbed 100 men, and a giraffe that cries strangely. What? What the heck is this? Okay, yeah, because she can like... Yeah, she can... I don't know what she can do, Jesus. She can just squeeze... Ugh. That is gruesome. Because she can just... Ugh. Yeah, I remember now. Her power is weird as hell. But anyway... Ooh, Big Mom appeared. Everyone, thank you for coming from near and far. Look to your right and now your left. Everything you see is a sweet treat. Eat and drink to your heart's content, and be sure to enjoy everything that happens here today. So many interesting people. I want to know them all. Ah! Finally, the party begins. Whose scenario will win out? Chapter 860, and it's a small chapter, but I can see why. I can see why. It's like a setting up chapter. So I wonder when will the exact marriage ceremony go on? But yeah, apparently, and we have a chapter next week, so there is no reason to worry about that. I was expecting that we would see, um, what's her face, Mother Caramel's painting already, but apparently they saving that for later. So very, very cool. Oh, I enjoy this chapter a lot, really. The page with all the late guests was really, really my favorite. Yeah, page 8 is my favorite page. All these guys here. Normally, characters who are presented by name usually have an importance later in the story. I mean, sometimes they do, but I believe that these guys may have a pretty straightforward chance. Oh, God. I just love this. So, yeah, Charlotte Katakuri, 1,057,000,000. That's 57 million more than Jack. Holy heck. And I love this guy's design. It's a mixture of biker and cowboy, sort of. More biker than cowboy, granted. I say the cowboy because of the things on his boots. But the fact that he was able to train his haki, that he can see a bit into the future. You know what it reminds me of? Nami's ability to foresee the weather. Think about it for a second. This guy was able to supposedly predict what that other guy, Jigro, would say. Nami can accurately, like, I don't want to say 100, but like 95% of the time. I mean, 100 is pretty much solid. She can totally predict weather alterations. In a new world, we are yet to see her do something like that, but before she could actually predict the weather. What if she has a same sort of observation haki, but she doesn't know it yet? This theory I know has been proposed far many times, but now that we know that observation haki can really do that, can apparently allow the user to see a bit into the future, that sounds about right for what Nami usually does with the weather, right? I think so. Please do tell me what you think in the comment section down below. I guess this video has reached an end because the chapter was not that filled. There were a few neat situations. The introduction of the latecomers to the party, and I'm sure we'll be introduced to many more guests of the party. And the countdown begins to the end of Whole Cake Island saga. I do believe we only have like 10 more chapters, and even that, 10 more chapters is 10 weeks. 10 weeks is 2 months and a half. So that would mean, allow me to check the calendar. You guys know how I like to check the calendar. So we are at the end of March, so we have one more chapter in March. So that makes 1. Assuming, of course, we don't get any skips from now on. We have one more chapter in March. We will have 4 in April, so that makes 5. And then we have 4 more in May, So supposedly Whole Cake Island, if there's no more breaks, Whole Cake Island will be done, assuming it's of course 10 more chapters, which I think is an adequate number for it. Assuming that's only 10 more chapters, Whole Cake Island will be done at June 1st. Of course, that meaning if there is no more breaks in between here and then, which I'm mostly sure there will be breaks. In fact, not trying to jinx it or anything, but I believe that next week we'll get a chapter next week, but chapter 861 will announce a break for next week. So we'll have a chapter in the last chapter of March, but we won't have a chapter on the first week of April, and will be on the second week of April. But these are just predictions and conjectures, which are in no way representative of the truth. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I enjoyed this chapter a lot, even though it was a more calm chapter. It was a setting out chapter. We need those from time to time, and we shall not complain because the last few chapters of One Piece have been top notch. So I'll leave you guys for now. If Boku no Hero Academy releases today and I have time to record it, you'll see it. So if not, you shall wait until tomorrow. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.